In this video, I'm sharing 20 budget-friendly and easy-to-set-up activities so you can add them to your playtime routine. Similar to a ring stacker, you can show your child how to place rows of masking tape or hairbands onto a whisk. Grab a few compostable straws and show your baby how to drop them one by one into an empty plastic water bottle or cup. My baby loved shaking the bottle afterward to hear the sound. Gather some magnets and show your baby how to stick them onto the fridge. Let them freely experiment with sticking and removing the magnets. Peeling and placing stickers is another great option. Find a box and cut a small rectangular slot in the middle. Offer your baby cardboard circles to use as coins, cardboard cards, or real cards. Demonstrate how to drop them into the slot and retrieve them by opening the box. Start with wider slots for easier play and gradually challenge your baby with narrower slots. Collect a few of your used bottles and jars with different types of caps and encourage your baby to open and close them. Demonstrate how to twist and untwist the caps, then let your baby practice at their own pace. Grind up some Cheerios to create your own edible sand. Pour it into a shallow container and show your baby how to scoop up the sand, pour it from one container to another, or even bury their hands in it for a full sensory experience. You can take the fun up a notch by adding small toys or figurines for your baby to dig up. The next one is a fun Q-tips push game. I added a little design to the box by attaching a snowflake decoration on top, but that's totally optional. You can keep it simple or get creative with your own design. Start by creating small holes in a box or lid, just big enough for a Q-tip to fit through. Then encourage your baby to push the Q-tips through the holes. Draw a sheep on a piece of cardboard and cut out the body shape. Flip over the cardboard and cover the body with strips of tape, sticky side up. Then hand your baby some cotton balls and encourage your baby to stick the cotton onto the sheep to create fluffy wool. Cut a plastic water bottle in half and flip the top half to create a sieve. Tape the edges to protect your baby's hand. Then find a spoon. I'm just using a spoon from the formula, and encourage your baby to scoop soybeans into the sieve. You can also use other types of beans or pine nuts or oats. There are so many fun ways to explore water play. For example, Elle enjoys soaking up and squeezing water from small sponges. We also set up activities where she can practice scooping and transferring cucumber slices between containers, or using bok choy and salad grains with a small strainer, although she doesn't really take orders from you, but it's still fun to see her little brain at work. Another option is filling a basin with warm water and a few drops of dish soap to create bubbles. You can also add blue dye, but that's optional, and then add some small toys like fish for her to discover under the water. You can make large ice cubes using a muffin tray or mold. Prepare 2 containers, one filled with warm water, and let your baby explore the contrast between cold and warm. For this game, you will need aquafaba, which is liquid from a can of chickpeas, and cream of tartar. Whip aquafaba into a foam by combining the aquafaba from 1 can of chickpeas with 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. I used aquafaba because I needed the chickpeas for a recipe, but you can totally do the same thing with just egg whites. And it took me about 4 to 5 minutes to get the thick foam texture. To make it more fun, I added a little green dye and some dinosaur toys in the foam. It is a safe, edible sensory activity, but unfortunately, my baby wasn't too into it because she still doesn't like yogurt-like textures. We might give it another try later. Place a few poker cards or small cardboard cards on a flat surface, then show your baby how to blow them across the surface. Give your baby a hard-boiled egg or a mandarin and let your baby try peeling the skin or shell. Demonstrate how to start the peeling process and encourage your baby to finish it. You can show your baby flashcards with real-life images of fruits, vegetables, or animals. My daughter is more drawn to realistic-looking cards than cartoon-style ones, but use whatever works best for your child. You can place the actual fruit, vegetable, or an animal figure next to the card. Name each one as you show it, and encourage your baby to repeat the word or find a matching card. Involve your baby in simple chores like throwing away trash, wiping, mopping, sweeping, loading and unloading laundry, etc. I feel lucky that Elle was very interested in these tasks that I got her a cleaning playtime playset early on that she still plays every day. The cardboard shape match is one of my toddler's favorite games at the moment. You can cut out different shapes from cardboard and trace them onto another piece. Show your baby how to match the cutout shapes with the traced ones. In this clip, I made a homemade bubble solution. Feel free to play around with the ratio yourself, but I used sugar, dish soap, and water in a 1:1 to 2 ratio. You can also create a bubble wand using a compostable straw. Just follow the steps on the screen now. It's a simple, eco-friendly way to have some bubble fun with your little one. Give your baby some crayons and a sheet of white paper and let your baby scribble freely. Show your baby how to hold the crayon and draw simple lines or shapes. We had a bunch of boxes from moving, so I let Elle sit in one of the large boxes with her crayons. She enjoyed drawing all around the inside of the box. For this game, you can put together a simple family photo album with pictures of familiar faces. Flip through it with your baby, pointing out and naming each family member. Let them turn the pages and see if they can recognize and point to the people they know.